Hey guys, it's Zillion Fries back in another review. Now we're taking a back look at the Bioformers. But before we do that, how's everyone staying inside our? Yeah, uh, I've been quarantined for a while as well. I hate it. I want to leave. I'm going to start online schooling tomorrow. I still hate it. Oh well, other than that, something actually exciting happened, and I hit 100 subscribers, which thank you guys for that. Uh, it's only took about like 6 years, I would say. But come on, look at the content I'm doing. It's weird, but oh well. Other than that, here we have Transformers or Bioformers. The Speedster. I don't know. I would actually think more of this guy. He doesn't really have a name. More like almost like a drone of some kind, or who knows. I don't know. I just don't see this design or anything to be like a main character. He's like a drone for like an even like the actual villain guy and all that, but oh well. So yeah, he actually does. I mean, he transforms into like a very Cybertronian-esque car-ish. Because you say it's a car that's got four wheels. One doesn't even have really tires. Just it's like his back wheels are made of like these pieces from the 2009 like by Bioform. I don't say Bioform, Bionicle, like the Glatorians, like it was for the game. I just put those as the wheels. If I could, I was gonna fix that. If I could, I would have done these wheels, but I'm using the other pair of the wheels I have of like a Lego mock that I made. So can't do that right now. You actually might see that mock. I might put it up maybe middle of the week, but who knows. So yeah, main colors, white and blue. I've done this before. It's not really that interesting. It's got some silver with his obviously hands. You can tell he's got the fists, but it's got his forearms, hands. Underside of him is actually looking fairly cleanish. The back section, since it has nothing to like tab into, it does like wobble sometimes, but it's not that big of a deal. You can tell basically the entire front half, like the car where the wheels are and all that, they're attached to the Technic beams. But yeah, it's pretty much for car mode. Can't really roll. I mean, it can roll, but like not that well on like a flat surface since like my desk. But on carpet, since these things actually grab onto the carpet actually really well, he does roll pretty well on carpet. But I can't show you that because I don't have carpet around me right now. So yeah, let's just get the drone transformed. Now, transform him, her, it, again, I don't know. It's a bit more fiddly than I would like, especially dealing with these panels, but I'll live. It's really the only way I could have made it. So yeah, first thing we want to do is take the panels, kind of like fold them off to the side for right now, and then take these blue ones and fold them up. Oop, sorry about that. Next, you take what the obviously legs are and just pull them all the way out of the body. We also have to, now you have to make sure that these smaller, like the smallest combo pieces, are facing this way, like so. It'll actually give you proper knee articulation. You just gotta rotate that. And all I like to do is kind of just take it and just bend it just a little bit. Just fold down his feet, which were already kind of exposed. And you basically just have the legs. Next, you could just, now you can fold down, rotate around these bits that kind of become thigh armor. Just because the way they transformed, I couldn't actually put it onto this shell, because I'll just block up and make it a lot more like the collapsible feature of the transformation. Putting shell right there would just compromise that. So I decided to just put it on a separate layer. It looks decent. You know, of course, you still have that when you look to the side, but not that big of a deal. Now, what we can do is work on the top. What we want to do first is just kind of get both the head and arms out of the way, just like fold them up. Then take this section, fold it down, and then actually before we can do that, you have to take these panels or what they're attached to and take this little axle, slide it for both of them like so, just to make enough clearance. And now you can do it, take that piece and then rotate it like that, and then fold these pieces upwards. You can see that, just fold them upward like so. Now we can unrotate that. What you do is fold the front section up like so, and take this piece, fold it like so, and you have to make sure that this little ox piece will actually slide into the top pinhole, if you can see that, of his waist. So you do have to angle the waist a little bit, but you put it in there like so. It's actually a really solid connection. It helps from the waist from being really floppy, since it's basically on another joint from the actual body. So yeah, that just sturdies everything up. It does it like, if it wasn't connected, you could do like almost like an arc. I don't know what it's called, waist bend, crunch. That's what it's called, crunch. But that crunch is loose and not really worth it, so I just don't bother. Now come back to the back, fold these back in so they're not, and split the arms, rotate them down, and then rotate the fists around like that. Fold down the shells to the back, and then just rotate around the face. Blech. Can't speak today. I've been inside too long. I need to get out, but I can't. So yeah, you just have the Speedster drone, I'm just gonna call that, and it's robot mode. And I actually really like this robot mode. It's really tall, it's slender, it actually holds together really well. Joints decently tight. I think they're just a little bit newer joints than usual. It does have a lot of stuff in the back, but I mean, this was actually a newer feature. I basically redesigned this entire model before really reviewing it. Transformed a couple times, actually seemed much better than last time, because these wheels were attached to like these shell pieces, and that did not work. They kept on like falling forward, like it was laying out of the back. They kept on like falling upward like that. It didn't work well. So yeah, by redoing the entire model, I made it sturdier, and my point actually has a little bit of character to it. Now, main colors basically stays the same as the vehicle mode. You just, I don't know, I think a blue is a little more pronounced here, especially this nice teal-ish, I would say. Legs, obviously, actually a bit different, just because of the way they're formed, where you actually have to, like, you have this other joint in here that actually can allow, I don't know, for them to practice river dancing. But that was basically all because of this wheel, which this is actually a really nice and clean way to put a wheel. It'll still work if I had these wheels, which I don't, or at least not available to me inside. But yeah, it's a nice clean way. They stay in place. It's basically a fixed position. It feels like an actual transformer to me. Speaking of transformers, size comparisons. My Siege Optimus Prime, which I usually use, is in storage, so I'm actually going to use Titan's Return Octane. It's actually my first Titan's Return figure. See, again, actually much taller than Octane head-wise. I would say he's probably about like a head and a half taller than him. But for bring on one of my own mocks, like my updated Kuda Antraz, you can see that he is still tiny compared to Antraz. I think Antraz is actually the largest mock at the moment that I have. I definitely have made larger than this, but this is like, again, sturdy mock. All those other ones were like really fiddly. So yeah, articulation wise, head, double ball joint, just for transformation with some kind of shift up and down. Arms are a bit limited just because of the shell here, which actually I like how the shell and the back section kind of like flows like a cape. It's like drapes downward on the back. Oh well. But shoulders are a bit limited, but do the job. 90-degree elbow, and you get the idea. I think the only like real problem is the legs, just because of how the shell armor works, because you have to put that up. It doesn't look the best. And then the knee is basically that. You have the extra point. He actually, oh, now it looks like he's hitting. Oh well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Speedster drone. Again, more Bioformers coming, I would say probably Saturday or Sunday is usually looking at it. But yeah, as always, I am Silly Frogs. I feel like, comment, subscribe. And again, thank you for 100 subscribers. I really do mean it. And I'll see you guys next time.